It's common knowledge that following any sort of high-profile gun crime, Democrats will trip over one another in the rush to demand with sanctimonious outrage that new, stricter gun control laws be passed. What they neglect to mention is the gun control laws already in existence and how their proposed new laws would make little difference. But California's liberal Governor Jerry Brown just went a step further, signing a new law that would actually lessen prison sentences for those convicted of a crime with a gun, on the grounds that such laws are hardest on minorities. According to Breitbart, Brown on Monday signed into law a bill passed out of the legislature known as SB 620, which in essence reduces the penalty for using a gun to commit crimes. The California Rifle and Pistol Association warned in September that SB 620 would favor criminals over law-abiding gun owners, and that is indeed what this bill will do. Trending, breaking, ESPN sets stage to cut NFL, Knicks' NFL language from contracts. What the bill will do is remove the mandatory sentence enhancements, additional prison time, that were tacked on to minimum sentences in convictions for crimes committed with a firearm, part of an effort to keep dangerous, gun-wielding criminals off the streets for longer periods of time. With that mandate now removed, it is left up to sentencing judge to determine if any additional prison time is warranted for criminals who use guns to commit their crimes. Meanwhile, law-abiding gun owners in the Golden State remain saddled with incredibly burdensome and strict regulations on guns purportedly designed to reduce crime and keep those terrible tools of evil known as firearms off the streets. It reported that SB 620 was just part of the broader criminal justice reform that Brown has spearheaded in the state, and revealed that perceived racial discrimination was the impetus behind the legislation. History has shown that there are implicit biases when it comes to charging and sentencing our minority and lower socially economic communities, stated State Senator Stephen Bradford, a Southern California Democrat and author of SB 620. By providing greater options such as comprehensive rehabilitation, that reduces recidivism and judicial discretion, which allows our courts to mete out justice in a more fair and hopefully color-blind manner, we will balance the scales of justice and reduce incarceration, he added. However, the Los Angeles Daily News called the whole notion of gun safety in California a sham, with SB 620 just being the latest example of backward liberal logic when it comes to gun crime. Such was the view also of Republican State Senate Minority Leader Pat Bates, a San Diego County Republican who told the Los Angeles Times, in light of the Las Vegas massacre, it makes no sense for the governor to sign a bill that would give judges the ability to reduce sentences for criminals who use guns. Related, Indiana AG says NFL kneelers should protest black-on-black crime instead. Any criminal who used a gun to terrorize individuals, families and communities deserves the maximum sentence available, she added. In reality, this law is nothing more than another short-sighted, feel-good social justice push by the left that in effect will act as something of a get-of-jail-free card for criminals who use guns in their crimes. We all know that Democrats are hypocrites, but when it comes to gun control in particular, in California's case, they want to keep guns out of the hands of law-abiding citizens, but with laws like this, make it harder for those who actually use guns to commit crimes to receive harsher sentences. That only can make sense to a liberal. Please share this on Facebook and Twitter so everyone can see how California just removed the major part of the penalty for committing gun crimes, even while clamoring for more gun control laws. What do you think of Governor Jerry Brown signing SB 620 into law? Scroll down to comment below.